Hey, my name is Matt. Today I'm going to go through the process of fixing a Shark Apex vacuum cleaner that has intermittent power to the roller head at the bottom. So this is a Shark Apex model AZ1002. See that there on the back. The problem that I was having with it was that this roller head at the bottom, the lights up front and that roller that you can see through the window there were only working intermittently. When you push the vacuum forward, it would work. When you drew back on it, the light would go off, the roller would stop. And even while the suction kept going for the motor here, that doesn't do you any good trying to get stuff up off the floor without kind of that roller as it goes. So the solution was something in the electrical connection between the roller head up this wand to the control and the on button. That's right there. Now when I called customer service, they had me create like a video, an app or whatever, they open up an app, but they sent me through a link, whereas the customer service rep could see what I was doing. So she had me undo this, pull this part out, undo the the hose there from the back of the wand, and everything still kind of worked. I still had suction, but obviously no power down to there. What you've got is a electrical connection on here that plugs into the male connectors at the top of the wand. If you were to take off this motor unit, that wand connects down further to the bottom there. By pressing this button, you can pull that out. And I'm not going to bore you with the details, but the idea was that it's not getting electrical connection from here into those to operate that motor and that brush head at the bottom. So the problem that we found was in here. So here's what you got at the end of the wand. This is the bottom end that would plug into that roller head at the bottom. You get two Torx screws. Well, they're not really Torx screws, but Torx head will work. They've got that little nib in there, so it's like a Torx head with a I don't know, a hole in the very end of the screwdriver there. Mine worked. You take those two out, you pull this off. Here's what you find inside. These are the female end of the connectors that would plug into the male connectors that we showed you at the bottom, going into that, as the wand goes into that lower unit, the bottom floor unit. All of these have got a spring on them, okay? That'll do that. This is the problem child right here, that when I plugged it into the lower unit, that would stick. And I'm kind of surprised it's still sticking because I thought I had this thing fixed, but what worked for me was just working that issue in and out of there. And then if you've got, this works a lot better when you got two hands, but you hold this down, and what you do is use some liquid wrench dry lube. This is a Teflon based lubricant, so it's going to dry out but still provide some dry lubrication on there. I held this down, sprayed it in there, and it is much better than it was. Hopefully this is a permanent fix. These two had no problem whatsoever, but in putting that, and then obviously it just goes reverse order, goes right back in, sort of. Snaps on there, put your two screws back on, and go back and snap it all together, and you're back in business. So overall, that's the fix. You really just take that bottom piece off, dry lube some of those that electrical connector as it slides in and out like that, and it's going to make life a whole lot easier for you. It does work going forward and back now because the electrical connection doesn't hang up and it's not being interrupted by that one pin sitting down and staying stuck back like that. The issue was really pretty tough. I tried to get Shark to do this by calling customer service twice. They sent me a link to open a video chat that they could see what I was doing and had me run through some issues. If you plug the handle and the power button directly into the lower unit, it was having no problem with that at all because the female connectors in that hose unit weren't hanging up. It was just the ones in the wand.
I had asked twice in both those phone calls to connect me to somebody who could solve the problem, or tell me, hey, I'm going to give you a new wand, or a new hose that goes in the middle there. They offered to sell me the hose. I mean, it's really only about $25 or $30. I can't remember. They finally relented to send me a new one, but by that point we had been digging into this. They told me that the only part of that vacuum, $300 and something vacuum, the only part of that is covered by a 5-year warranty is the motor unit. That's it. So not the lower unit, not the handle, not the hose, not the wand, none of it. And I had pressed them on, where do I know that? That's a ridiculous thing. They told me that it was listed as a wearable part. That she directed me to put part of their website to show that it was a wearable part. It is not listed there. So we went round and round. Bottom line was I got no help from Shark at all. Thanks for that. The fact that your warranty is only on the motor part is kind of bullshit, especially on something like this that should have been done right the first time. Thanks for anything, thanks for nothing, Shark, but we took care of it. Anyway, I hope this helped. Good luck with yours, and have a good day.